Okay. Another button there. And then like the hardest part for me is trying to make that line. And it kind of, like I said, it dips down. Like I make a shape. That's why my eyebrows are so straight. And you can do it. And just make a shape. Okay, so this one, like I said, like this one is a little bit more thicker and more darker than this one because this one's powder. So there's a shape that you have, and you might have to go back in. Like this is the powder side, so let me stop right there and just use the powder instead of using the pencils. But you might have to go back in and fix the shape just a little bit to match the other side. Sometimes it might not came down enough, so, or it might be too thick in the middle. Like I just hate using the pencil because it never matches on both sides. Like it's too dark. This one's kind of, I don't know, to me it's different, so I don't know if it looks different like same to you or not. But this is the pencil side, and this is the powder side. And my pencil is by New York Color. They have a good, pencil or whatever. I just hate pencils. I don't think they're good for lining brows at all. I think they're good for eyeliners, like smudging, and that's it. So what I'm going to do is take a bronzer. This is a two-tone bronzer by, it's called Sun to Sun by NYC New York Color. And I'm going to take, this is another trick that I like to use. I highlight my brows after I'm finished with them. So that they don't look like, you don't see all like extra hair. It's all red from where I've been plucking or something. And it just looks a lot better than it would if you didn't do it. Then another thing I like to do is use the wax. I should have put the wax on before I even started doing this, but it helps the hairs to stay in place. This is the wax right here, and just kind of rub it in or whatever. But you don't want to put it on top of the brow after you've already got finished brow. I'm going to put it on there for the sake of the video. You want to remember to put your wax on before you start filling in your brow. Remember to put that on first because it helps the hair stay in place so your hair isn't like you don't have a hair down there or hair elsewhere. So when my eyebrows start to grow back out, I will do another video on how to tweeze your brows, but I don't want to walk around with hairy brows just to do a tutorial, but if I have to, I will, to show you guys. Another trick that you could use if your eyebrows are too long, like mine. Sometimes like the hair will come down and make the shape all look really weird or whatever. I take my comb and I go up, and if I see any hairs that like are up here out of the shape, I will take my scissors that I don't have on me and don't know where they're at. I thought I had them with me, but I will take my scissors and I just cut that hair that I combed up. I just cut it a little bit. Like, I don't cut it below the shape. I cut it until it meets the shape, and then I kind of slide it back over like that. So those are all my tips and tricks for your eyebrows. And